I have been participating in the Occupy Kelowna for several days now. I see that we are prevented in every way, shape possible from organizing. And we were at the town council meeting yesterday, which we were denied any land. I have sent out my own personal email, not representing anybody of the group, representing myself, simply because the group cannot form and organize and get collective, so we need to organize organically. And we will all do what we need to do to make this thing happen, even if it starts individually, until we can form a group, get some structure, and find out what we all stand for, so that we can vote on what it is we stand for. Right now, we don't know, because we haven't had that time to have the conversation. So individually, I've sent a letter to every town council member last night, giving them my opinion, that our representation in that meeting was nothing more than our marketing campaign, and I want to thank you for showing up. I received a letter from Charlie Hudge, I think that's how you pronounce his name, in response to the email that I sent him, which we need to examine the sanity of this man. And I am sorry this needs to go public, but it appears we can't have a one-on-one meeting. So we need this to go public. We need to have the discussion on a global scale so you can see your insanity. Now, the letter he wrote to me, Judy, I will be downtown Friday, today is Tuesday, and will come and see you folks. I'd suggest that you are jumping to some conclusions without checking out the details, as not all council were happy with the process on Monday. Your insults without talking to me again personally are sadly noted, however, hardly encourage me to lobby on your behalf. I suggest your general smearing of all council because of the majority decision are just as short-sighted and unfair as your charges against me. I am not the enemy here. Well, Charlie, let's sort of examine your logic. I've been down there. I live in poverty. I can't afford to stay out in that cold without any heat or without any structure. I cannot walk miles and miles and miles each and every day to go down there and then walk miles and miles to come back. And you want me to wait until Friday? I've been down there. If you wanted to meet with me personally, you should have shown up for the conversation. So your own personal actions are what we're talking about. If you had any interest, you would have showed up the second this protest started, but you didn't want to communicate. You want to look like you're on our side, yet you sat in a meeting that you know was unfair and you participated in it. Your participation supports everything that's wrong. Newsflash, we are not waiting for any leader to solve a problem. You've proven time and time again not to even know how to show up one-on-one and have a conversation. You've proven time and time again not to listen to the social problems people are suffering from. And the little game you play is the waiting game. We are kind of fed up with this waiting game because every time we wait, every time we make an election and vote, it's full of promises that never can be fulfilled. So your time of support is sort of over. You either get us land so we can organize, or we will organize ourselves through our marketing campaign. So, if you want to be discouraged from supporting us because I've just showed you your own friggin' insanity, you are the 1%. You want to label this as you are the enemy, that there is some form of enemy here, then you are your enemy's enemy. Because I don't see you as an enemy. I see you as a psychopath, a greedy psychopath that does not know the logic of how to solve a problem. You can't even come to a table and discuss the issues. If you could do that, you would have been down there communicating with everybody that has been walking miles to be there, spending money that they can't have to be there. So, waiting until Friday, sorry. This campaign is ongoing, it's public, and you are in the public eye. And we will talk about exactly what you do. Now, for me, if I was on that town council and I seen that nobody was going to listen to social issues, I would have made a public statement and walked out. I would have been public and said, I disagree. We have the right to protest. You should have said something. You should have disagreed. You should have stood up, as I'm standing up now. Let me show you what standing up looks like. That means talking. That means telling the truth. That means not living in fear of losing your support. I don't care whether you support me or not. Even the threat that you don't want to support me because I've spoken the truth tells the position that you are on. To even suggest that I wait again is suggesting that you are not on my side and you are drawing the line, not me. This movement is about 100% win. We are fighting for you, but you're too insane to even see that. I am not your enemy. I'm just simply healing your insanity because you're too insane to heal yourself. Peace out. Love to you all. Even those on town council, you're just a little mentally ill and don't know what you're doing yet. But we'll heal you. You'll get healthy real soon. And this is going to be networked to the 99%. And we will gain support on a global basis. I'd like to see anybody try and sell any wine coming out of the Kelowna area once we publicly let everybody know that the wealthy here are only wealthy due to slave labor, taking advantage of victims of severe torture, crime, and abuse. We're going to let everybody know the level of greed that's found in Kelowna. This is going public, but it won't be televised. Reporters don't even know the questions to ask to find out what the issues are all about. Peace out.